expensive asoebi that after we suffer and buy it and attend your wedding and spray you money and everything, 2 weeks after your wedding, you now start chanting, I'm cutting off my single friends because they are bad influence to matrimony. When you are collecting money, I'm not bad influence. My dear, count me out. So instead of you expending your energy to be upset that I did not buy your asoebi or I'm not attending your wedding, channel that energy into creating a roster on how those ones that bought it are going to be sleeping with your husband, because darling, they are co-wives.
We really need to talk about this, honestly, but before we proceed into the main video, I have about 3 or 4 questions for you. 1, do you see asoebi as cloth of identification or extortion? 2, should asoebi be that expensive? I mean, people sell asoebi for 250, 300, 400,000. Should it be that expensive when you are going to be spending money on the sewing to make corset dress? Now the minimum you spend is 60k if it's roadside tailor. Should it be that expensive? That's number 2. Number 3, should a woman cut off from her friends because she's married? If your answer is yes, why? If your answer is no, why? My own thoughts will be in the comments as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share this video. Thanks.
The way asoebi went from being a fabric of identification to an extortion plan needs to be discussed. And yes, we are talking about it today. Today, you people are going to answer the questions I want to ask you about this asoebi pandemic. So sit tight and get ready. I'm going to start with the weddings. So the love of your life has asked you to marry him. You said yes without consulting me. I'm not annoyed. Then you started to plan that wedding and you thought it was a good idea to sell fabric to me for 200k. 200,000 Tinubu naira to buy only fabrics. We've not talked about sewing it at the tailors or even the accessories that are going to match with it, because you decided to choose weird colors like cockroach brown. And in most cases, we have to travel all the way down to your village for this wedding. So there's still flight tickets, there's hotel, there's feeding, there is makeup, there is hair. My dear, read my lips. I'm not coming. What did I say? If I buy asoebi of 200,000 naira to attend your wedding, my love, I must be able to choose sex style for you and your husband every weekend. Matter of fact, your first daughter has to be named after me, because what is the problem? The expensive asoebi that after we suffer and buy it and attend your wedding and spray you money and everything, 2 weeks after your wedding, you now start chanting, I'm cutting off my single friends because they are bad influence to matrimony. When you are collecting money, I'm not bad influence. My dear, count me out. So instead of you expending your energy to be upset that I did not buy your asoebi or I'm not attending your wedding, channel that energy into creating a roster on how those ones that bought it are going to be sleeping with your husband, because darling, they are co-wives. Why do you even need to determine who's your real friend or your fake friend by selling expensive fabrics during your wedding? Make it make sense. I mean, we can attend the same wedding, dress nicely in whatever we have, give you gifts, make good memories, and just go home. And lastly, let's not even forget that it's almost an abomination for you to wear the same asoebi to 2 separate events. Each celebrant pick their own asoebi. So my darling, please, why are you selling expensive asoebi?